to the Alliance Wrestling League for Episode 9. Now, before we see Dylan Andrews versus AJ Morgan, we'd like to take you back to last Friday where General Manager Hillbilly Tilley dropped a huge announcement on SportsWire Radio with Tom Bryce.
Question gets to closing thoughts here. And Hillbilly Tilley, you're the guy that can let us know. So when do we get to see ADT and Christopher James?
It's going to be AWL's first show. It's going to be called Retribution. It's going to be September 16th, and it's going to be in a backyard rules match.
Ooh. Now, obviously, we don't know yet all those details, but we can confirm September the 16th, Alliance Wrestling League on YouTube, so we can watch this match?
Yes, sir. That's what it's going to be. If y'all tune in to see the best show in backyard wrestling, Alliance Wrestling League.
That's right, folks. As you just heard, Christopher James will take on the AWL Heavyweight Champion ADT in a backyard rules match September 16th at AWL's first premium show, Retribution, only on YouTube. And General Manager Hillbilly Tilley has just now said to me that 2 more matches are still to be announced very soon. So we look forward to seeing you September 16th for AWL's first ever show, or first ever premium show, Retribution. Still to come, though, we have AJ Morgan taking on the original Dylan Andrews in our main event today. But up next, we are going to hear from the AWL Heavyweight Champion ADT, and I can only imagine what he's going to say after hearing the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, I'd like to apologize on my behalf. Because of my absence, apparently Hillbilly Tilley thought that it was a wise move to give Always Job and Morgan a live microphone for 3 minutes and 30 seconds to waste everybody's fucking time. But hey, what's new? But nonetheless, what you are looking at right now is greatness personified. You are looking at 240 pounds of twisted steel sex appeal. You are looking at the king of Saturdays himself. But most importantly, the AWL Heavyweight Champion, yours truly, ADT. Now, Christopher James, I'd be remiss if I didn't say congratulations on your victory, becoming the #1 contender for this AWL Heavyweight Champ. I'm actually looking forward to our match at Retribution, AWL's first ever premium event, September 16th in a backyard rules match. But we can talk about that another day because I'm here to address one thing and one thing only right now, and that is the spear heard around the world. And it's not your fault, Christopher James. Whose fault it is, though, is this snot-nosed little fucking rookie known as Tyson Gates. You see, Tyson Gates, I've heard all this hype about you. Hell, I've watched some of your matches, but seeing it in person, I gotta say there's a lot to be desired, my friend. I'm just simply not impressed. But there's a main reason for that. You see, you had Christopher James this close to becoming the #1 contender for this title. You could have made a name for yourself immediately. But no, you had to cheat. I mean, what kind of a fucking man cheats to win? However, I'm a generous man. So, I went up to Hillbilly Tilley's office, knocked on the door, and told him, hey, I got an idea for a match. Next week, episode 10, Tyson Gates versus the AWL Heavyweight Champion. And unfortunately for you, he said yes. So congratulations, Tyson Gates. Make sure to leave the little swimmies and the floaties and the fucking life jackets. Leave it all at your house because there's none of that shit here in the deep end. We're going to see if you can fucking hang. But not only that, ADT makes another fucking star come next week. Because you see, champ isn't spelled with 5 letters, it's spelled with 3. And it spells ADT. See you next week.
And folks, I guess it's just been made official. Next week, for the first time ever, AWL Heavyweight Champion will go against Tyson Gates in a one-on-one contest. But up next, we have the match that everyone has been buzzing about. 2 brothers, AJ Morgan, will take on the original Dylan Andrews. And that is up next. Let's get to the action. Making his way to the backyard, and you can kind of see sense of, I don't know. But fresh off of his defeat and the gruesome attack is AJ Morgan. Now this is a lot more movement than we're used to seeing out of AJ Morgan. I mean, you can tell on his face that he's a little nervous going into this one. And as the horns sound, that can only be Mr. War Criminal himself. Now, a lot was said in the interview with Hillbilly Tilley on SportsWire Radio with Tom Bryce. One of the people that made a intrusion, I would say, is this man right here. And he had some harsh words to say about his brother leading up to their matchup. But here comes the original Dylan Andrews, cold boy in hand. And I'm disgusted. He just wasted half of that Miller Lite for sure. But that's enough, folks. As referee Tristan asked both men, let's get it on. And immediately a power slam from Dylan Andrews. Immediately halted. Oh my goodness. 3 elbows to the head. Just immediately halting the momentum. You saw AJ Morgan ran at him with everything he had. And oh my God, I think we're about to see shades of his former self. For those of you that watched the original AWL, Dylan Andrews loves his suplexes. And a gut punch from Dylan Andrews. This is a mauling right now. And number 3. Normally he stops after 3. Oh my. He is still holding on in a DDT. And hell, I don't even know if AJ Morgan's with us right now, folks. No way. He's already signaling for it. And the punt kick. This is hard to watch. As he drags up his younger brother, signaling. And there's a death switch. As he goes for the pin, referee Tristan. And oh my God, Dylan Andrews has just made quick work of his brother. Not even letting Tristan hold his hand up. I don't even think AJ Morgan can understand what's going on. But folks, I guess we'll see you in the next episode where ADT will take on Tyson Gates in a one-on-one match. But until then, folks, we'll see you then. Thank you for watching.